I think that Africans should just be healthier because you can't depend on medical facilities. So they should just be healthier
They
so
should
that
just
they
be.
can avoid going to the hospital.
What did you say? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
So that they can avoid going to the hospital.
So they should avoid going to the hospital. So what should they be doing?
Mm, they should be healthier.
Okay, okay. That's a good point. That's another good point. So what's okay, the health path, what are they doing that is not making them healthy? So what can you do to make Africans more healthy?
They should they should learn more about they should learn more about the foods that they're eating and the foods that they're importing and stop
That's
um
a good point.
they should stop importing outside foods that are making it worse on their health systems. Like they don't need to be importing rice. Like rice is actually really not healthy at all. If you look at the if you look at the nutritional benefits of rice, it only has carbohydrates. Doesn't have anything. Well, let me be specific. White
But that's why you
rice.
eat it with something.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. White rice is not healthy. There are healthier rices that you could eat that Africans already grow, but they don't grow it en masse. They would rather import someone else's rice that's even worse than their own rice.
Okay, that's good point. Nutrition education. That's yeah.
Exactly. Because if you,
I
like,
think
okay, I'm
exactly
not
what you
saying
said.
that eating rice is bad. Like, well, it's not the best. But if you're eating something like plantain, if you're eating cocoa yam, those, if you look at the nutritional facts, those are much more nutritionist than rice. Because with rice, again, you only have carbohydrates. With something like plantain, you have iron, you have fiber, you have vitamin A, vitamin C. You have so much more than just the rice.
That's a very good point because I know my elder sister. So she brought up this argument. She said, "What? Do you know Africans don't even eat fruit?" She said, like, fruit is for them is something that they don't even think about eating, and they've got all the fruit. So why don't you make fruit part of your diet? And that's true. We still have. I think nutrition education is something that I was omitting, which I think is really, really important. You see, that's a woman's thing. I think if men were just talking, that would not come into our mind. So thank you for that. Yeah. So yeah, rice. I don't know about nutritional value for rice, and do Africans do eat a lot of rice. And sometimes when you go back home, you look at people, sometimes you think they look sick. I think maybe for some reason it's just the low intake of I don't know, proteins, vitamins, and things like that due to their diet. So when I tell people we should actually revise what we're eating, you know, just because we have what we call traditional meals, and these traditional meals most of the times are really, really unhealthy food, you know, and this was just maybe it was invented by some poor people, in those days just to survive, and now it has become a thing. But actually, these foods are really, really not healthy. That's
And
that. That's a good point.